Oh, man. Here we go. Game number 3, Grand Finals reset. While Tony's sitting there in awe, we're going to get right into this. Faze not stopping for anything right now, continuing on the momentum. King of the Hill, live fire, of course, and they're already a quarter through the way of that very first hill. They've got full control here. I'm not sure who did pick up that overshield, but Lucid does get that initial kill, and because of that, Formal's going to play aggressively off this and try to make the break happen.
Sniper rifle and overshield in the hands of Lucid. We said that Optic Gaming need an answer. We've said it time and time again, and so far they have not found one. Early progression over towards hill, though, for Optic Gaming. Overshield and sniper rifle. If you're gaining resources like this, Tim, I feel like it's only a matter of time before you get the lead. It's only a matter of time before you steal a game or two. And looks like Frosty steal that sniper rifle right back.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Optic have had the resources for a duration, if you want to call it that, but Faze have just been able to, you know, spot out those players, isolate those players, and take the resources back. And Frosty's just not missing a shot. One of the things that I talked about with this Faze roster, and you know, I might sound biased. I love both squads, of course, but one of the things that makes Faze scary is just due to the fact that they've got Frosty, Renegade, and World 2-3 powerhouse slayers, and then the intelligent, you know, back player in Snakebite. And then when all of them are popping off like they have in, you know, that first Grand Finals and how they're doing in this reset, when all of them are playing well, it's just an unstoppable force. All it takes from Optic is just, like I said before, one player, you know, building off of that momentum, off that one player, and snowballing that into a couple of wins. It's going to be difficult, but, you know, something has to happen here very quickly.
Well, Optic Gaming do start off hot, and that's exactly what we want to see so far. Faze have been able to control the tempo time and time again, especially in the early game. The problem is that Renegade coming right in, gets himself the triple, turns it into an overkill, about to turn Lucid into a kill tag. Oh, even switched to the plasma pistol, said, I'm going to get this kill by any means possible, and overkill by Renegade, not quite the kill tag.
Beautiful. In the Grand Finals, we get one, an overkill, but Formal gonna answer right back. He gets a perfect, trying to go for that top tower control, but again, Faze is there. They've got each other's back. That's the thing. That's one of the big things here. Always getting pushed, but they find a way to stay alive. They find a way to stop these pushes from happening. Finally, Optic get a little bit of a setup. The snipe is coming up, so that will be a point of contention. And look at Formal. This is what you like to see. Formal playing that flank role. He comes off a spawn. They get a couple of kills here. 2 down for Faze. Optic Gaming looking to take this second hill too.
Formal doing everything he can to stay alive over toward the green side. Finds the pickup kill onto World 2, but there was a new challenger in Frosty, and somehow Formal able to take down both of them. Make it 3, a triple kill out of Formal. The man was one shot fighting for his life and somehow turns it into a triple kill. I guess that's why he's Controller Player of the Year nominee in 2022.
Absolutely, you know, beautiful by Optic. It talked about it. I said it right at the start of the game. Look at Formal right now, 10-2, and they've gone off of this momentum, and they've all kind of come together, and now they've got a 2-cap lead on live fire, the King of the Hill. If they can get this overshield, potentially this goes to a 3-cap lead, and you gotta say, when Optic is starting to, you know, they're starting to feel it, I truly do think that they can take that momentum and bring this series back, but it's gonna have to start with this first game.
2-0 for Optic Gaming, but Renegade is able to get another overshield here. That's gonna put Optic 3 down. You have multiple members of Faze set up early on the A side. Lucid lining up that headshot. That could have been a big one to start the break here for Optic, but right to the commando. They're gonna have to do it with the old trusty BRs, and looks like that break is not gonna happen. Faze on the board, but down 1-2.
I talked about Formal having a good game. Look at Lucid right now, 10-2 as well. So 2 players of Optic having phenomenal performances, but all the while, Tony, Faze just put on their first cap of the game. So, I mean, we talk about all the time, KD doesn't matter, and essentially it just seems like the kills that are being had are just, they're not able to turn it into any objective efficiency. 3 minutes, 27 seconds on the clock.
Optic Gaming right over towards the mid. Formal challenging Renegade, but not knowing that Renegade having that heat wave beautifully played, and now the pings are in. Trippy getting weak. Renegade gets the finish on him. Lucid coming into play. It looks like APG is as well, but while all this happens, Faze getting a lot of time in this hill, looking to tie things up.
Renegade pushing on the flank side here. His first target is APG. That's the player he has to get off a tower. I like that route right there, going towards the front side. APG's gonna scurry away though, and he's got help and assistance from this nest. So great job by Renegade realizing that, tries to get away, but a beautiful pinch here from Optic Gaming. And with that one kill, they should be able to secure this overshield.
APG taking down World 2. Trippy goes in early for that challenge, and overshield about to be up, and looks like APG is in prime position to steal it away. Faze just a split second away from taking that hill, but it's gonna be really tough. The green wall is built up.
Yeah, but Formal does go down, so if Lucid goes down here, potentially Faze can get control, but they go 3 down momentarily. Now 2 dead, roll 2, trying to stay alive. And even though Faze only need 1 tick, it looks like Optic Gaming, the wall is too strong. It's built different, it seems like. 3-1 to lead. Optic starting to show a little bit of life right now in this grand finals reset.
Optic 1 hill away from taking this game. Faze do have the tower side control though. They did momentarily have Optic 3 down, and you do have World 2 with the sniper rifle in hand, so Faze having a great advantage over toward the mid map, even dropping that shroud to make sure that nobody in Optic Gaming is gonna have any line of sight over towards the mid. But the shroud runs out. World 2 set up, can't quite find the headshot, gets de-scoped at the wrong time.
Statistics show that Lucid on the side of Optic likes to play King of the Hill fast. He gets 1.9 kills per minute, ranked first, but World 2 has an answer for that statistic. Gets a beautiful double, continues to control this top tower, and top mid being one of the most difficult hills, it's getting capped extremely quickly by this Faze roster.
Yeah, Faze got into the early setup and haven't let go whatsoever, Tim. I'm loving every moment of it, and by the time Optic Gaming get in position, it is too little too late. But A-side control here for Optic, and that's exactly, it looks like, what they want in order to steal away this green hill, green side hill. Faze going out. Optic set up early. World 2 moving over towards the bridge.
For those of you just joining us, this is the Grand Finals reset. This is a best of 7, so Faze need to win this one and 1 more if they want to win the entire tournament. Obviously, Optic on their back foot with 0. They've got a lead here in this King of the Hill game, and 25% through this B hill. Look at Faze. They've got an answer back now. With this overshield, they're gonna look to take control. With that 2 go down, make that 1 momentarily. Lucid's gonna get that respawn. Formal does a really good job of putting a lot of damage into Frosty. The OS is non-existent now. Because of that, he takes a lot of damage, but still stays alive.
Yeah, I love the damage that Form was able to put in, but I mean, it's still Faze that get the kills that are necessary. It's still Faze that are in that green side hill, and it's still Frosty that's alive on the seaside. It finds the back of APG, and now going right back to work. His teammates do end up going down, so that'll slow Faze a little bit, but lead is here, and they just need 1 more kill to get aggressive.
Great job by APG right there to come off a spawn and push Frosty back, but the repulse cuts the angle. And because of that, he stays alive. 2 go down for Optic. Faze are gonna look to push Trippy here. He's the last player alive, and he will go down as well. And now Frosty on the aggression on the spawns.
Optic 1 ended right here, right now. Looks like they have 1 more push, if that. And with Faze getting the 2 down necessary, I'm not sure Optic have the numbers in order to play for this. It looks like they're going to retreat over toward the Charlie side, and we're tied up here at 3 apiece. Renegade with that sniper rifle in hands. Optic may be set up, but just because you're set up doesn't mean you can't get knocked down.
Yeah, but it was a smart play by Optic to kind of toss that hill. We're now tied at 3. 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. They don't get the kill onto Renegade, and with this overshield, Renegade having snipe, Might not be too easy to grab that OS, but great job by Trippy to push Renegade back. But he still comes back up. He still gets the snipe. He wants another one. And he gets it. Royal 2 is going to clean that one up. He pushes aggressively. Another kill on the board. That's 2 down for Optic Gaming. Make that 3. The last player alive is APG. Does not take him out. APG gets a massive double to make Faze 3 down now and grabs the overshield.
Good God, Renegade was making plays with the sniper rifle, but somehow it was not enough. Optic clear it out, still end up with that overshield. And look at all that progression that they were able to get over towards what will be this final hill in the game. Trippy still getting kills. Lucid trades out his life here, and APG has barely taken any damage with this overshield. Faze needs to get Optic out of the hill. Finally, the push is coming. Nades are able to get them out for just a moment, but they need clean kills, does Faze.
But they're not going to get them. 2 down now for Faze. Royal 2's trying to stay alive. APG's going to go down. That's a massive kill by Royal 2. He comes out with the pistol. Not going to be able to get the cleanup, but Renegade has the damage. It's not enough. 3 down for Faze. Optic Gaming are going to look to close this out.
Kill.
And it's Lucid who's putting in the damage and checking the angles. Optic Gaming put 1 on the board.
Just because you're down by 2 doesn't mean you're out of it, especially in a best of 7 series. Optic Gaming understand what's on the line here. This is your grand finals, baby. It's do or die.